Shalom, my dear friends from all over the world. With the help of Hashem, I'm here in the Golan Heights once again by Avit Falls. And when I left the house, I didn't know in which direction I was going to go. I was thinking about Habachuk. And then I said, you know, Hashem, you take me to the way you want me to go. And maybe that was a good idea, maybe it was a bad idea. We'll find out how well the Torah comes forth. But I ended up going along the entire Syrian-Israel borderline for quite a while. And I came back to here, which is a lot closer. And, well, here we are to teach some Torah. Opening up to Likutey Moharan, number 246. Rebbe Nachman was a great master in Hasidus. And what's the greatness of a Rebbe? Greatness of a Rebbe, of a teacher, is to bring very, very high Torah, very high spirituality down to the common person and make it so they can understand, so they can be elevated. And this is what Hasidus is about. Hasidus was about making Torah in a way that's comprehensible for the simple person. So it begins. Occasionally it's necessary for a person to have pride. As is written, he also took pride in following Hashem's ways. This is as beneficial as fasting. For when someone must achieve an insight or ascend to some spiritual level, it is necessary to forget his earlier wisdom. As we find, Talmud Bavli, Vagalus moyo kamosh hatanis. Now, ki ayidei hagalus shokea gam kein es chokmoso kamosh amar rabbanu tzchon vracho kol hamiz goe chokmoso mistal lekes mimenu. As we find, Rav Zera fasted in order to forget the Babylonian Talmud. In Baba Metzia it says, this is because he had to achieve an even greater insight, the Torah of the land of Israel. And pride helps, like the aforementioned fasting. The reason is that pride, too, causes him to forget his wisdom. For as the sages said, anyone who is prideful, his wisdom leaves him. It says this in the Talmud Pesachim. However, this requires added wisdom. Because pride is certainly a very serious prohibition. Be'emes, v'im yizgoa be'emes, b'vadai v'chokmoso tiztalik, v'imeno legamre, v'lo yovo, lahasoga, v'yeh nase, shoyte mamish. If he truly becomes prideful, his wisdom will certainly leave him entirely. He will not achieve the insight, become a bona fide fool. Therefore he must have abundant skill for this. Amonus yiseiro. Eich lihis naeg vozesh yelo galus rakadei lishkoyach chokmoso shemikoydem shu tzarik lishkoyach chanal v'afal pikein ye onov be'emes. He has to know how he should behave, such that he has pride only, so that he might forget the earlier wisdom. He needs to forget, as explained above, and despite this, be a truly humble person. So this is a very, Rebbe Nachman takes us on a different route. Normally we're learning Hasidus, the importance of humility, and that a humble person, he gains wisdom, he gains insight. And he also, as we see, he retains a lot of Torah, he retains a lot of wisdom. But a person who has pride, he forgets his wisdom, he's like a fool. But, in order, Rebbe Nachman says, to reach a higher madriga, to reach higher insights into the Torah, a person has to sometimes have pride. You know, I'm going to take this to a different example from the teaching from Rebbe Nachman. He says that when a person is down, they have to go and look for their good points. they should think, you know, I did this on such and such a date. I did this mitzvah which helped another person. And you know, I did this great thing. I really did good on that time when I helped out Shimon. When I helped out Shimon with his college paper, I saved him. He would have failed. And when I gave him that check for $1,000, that was such a good thing. And so here we are, like we're finding these good points. This is also pride. But he says if a person looks for the good points, he's able to bring themselves out of atzus, out of sadness, and to continue serving God. So here it's also a similar type of parallel thing. In order to attain a higher level of wisdom, a person sometimes has to have pride, which causes forgetfulness. You know, it's not easy serving God in this world when we're surrounded by, like me on my drive by Syria. You know, a lot of Arabs down. Some almost knocked me off the road. It's a one-lane road, a highway in Golan, because it's set up for war here. It's not really set up to be habitable in a regular way. I think I saw one gas station for a while. And so, you know, we have to, in order to go and live in this crazy world, we have to have pride. We have to have a little bit of self-worth. We have to have self-confidence, which sometimes can only be reached through some level of pride. But, as we said here in the end, that this person's pride, who knows he has to be extremely wise in how he does this, but, as you say, he can be truly a humble person. Ono be'emes, he's an ono be'emes. He's a truly humble person, but yet he's able to go and have pride because he has to step up to the plate. You know, it's a lot of responsibility for a person who's in the news, who's in the fame, who's always in the picture of things. He has to be a humble person, but yet he has to attract attention in order to find supporters, in order to accomplish what he's trying to accomplish. And so sometimes he has to dig into that level of pride. He has to be a truly humble person in order to do that, so it doesn't destroy him, doesn't affect him. But he does that in order to continue on, in order to forget his earlier wisdom and to attain a new level, a new higher understanding of coming closer to Hashem. And this is what the tzaddik does in his pathway. It's a very interesting Torah. Ani avdecha b'namosechu, ani avdecha b'namosechu, ani avdecha b'namosechu, pitachto l'moseiro, ono Hashem, ono Hashem, ki ani yavdechu, ono Hashem, ono Hashem, ki ani yavdechu, ani avdecha b'namosechu, ani avdecha b'namosechu, ani avdecha b'namosechu, pitachto l'moseiro.